What's up, everybody? It's AJ with etrailer.com. Today we're going to be checking out the Retrax PowerMax hard tonneau cover. And now this is going to be an automatic tonneau cover. Let me open up the back and show you. So we're going to remote controlled, so you can open it with just a push of a button. There's no straps to grab, or you have to pull it back or push it back or anything. You can close it with that same remote and it stops anywhere you need it to. So it's very easy to use, whether you need to open it or close it. It goes onto your RAM box. Let's take a look at it. Because of the RAM box, this one comes with hardware to specifically mount it to the track here that lifts it up and puts it on top of the rails. That way you can still have access to the RAM boxes on the side so that the rails are mounted up here on top. The cover is going to be made out of a matte black aluminum, so it's pretty sturdy, so it can hold up. It's definitely better than some of the soft tonneau covers. Those usually have 3 bars in the middle and can be a problem if it rains or snow collects, or even setting some down on there that can make that material bend down and cause issues down the line. This is going to be a hard tonneau cover, so you won't have that issue. And instead of being a trifold design where you have to fold it up in 3 spots, you don't have to manually lift anything here from the side of the truck. As you can see, even with the RAM box here, it can be kind of hard to reach in there and do that over and over and then lean it up against the glass when then you can't see out of the back. This one rolls up into the canister in the bed, so that means it's just low profile and it stays out of the way. So as I put it away here, one, I don't have to do anything with my hands because it's got the remote, but it goes in that canister and then you have full bed access for the most part. The canister does take up a little space down there. That's something else you got to consider, especially when loading with cargo, that it does take up a little bit of your bed there. So just remember that, but there is space at the bottom to still slide things in. So one thing we can do is prop it up on the tailgate, and one of the nice things about this cover versus some of the other ones, like I said, the trifold design, you're kind of stuck by where that folds out. So you might not be able to fold it out halfway and leave it like that. With this one, you can go to close it, you can stop it wherever you need it to. So bring it all the way up to the ladder, stop right there. So not only are we allowed to take the longer loads that stick out a little bit on our tailgate, but the rest of the bed is still covered. The grease ball bearings help the tonneau cover go along the track evenly and smoothly. The cover being all rolled up in the canister is nice because with that track and the ball bearings in there, it's always going to come out evenly. So as it rolls out, you don't have to worry about it bunching up. Some of the manual ones that have the track still, you have to pull out, sometimes get jammed up here when like a panel gets stuck somewhere or the ball bearing doesn't quite go. This one, we've had no issues with it. It rolls out very smoothly every time. The O is for opening, which is going to retract the cover. The C is to close, so that brings the cover to the back of the tailgate. And then this button here is going to be the light function. The light that's built into the tonneau cover. So you can hit that on the remote and get some light, whether it's in the evening at the job site or early in the morning. You can't quite see all the way up there in the back of your bed. Now you're going to add some light to help you find that stuff. Looking beyond the light, you can see at the bottom there are drainage tubes there for the canister, and that's going to be helpful for if it rains and you got your bed covered up or even some snow buildup and you go to retract it, that water that goes into the canister will be able to drain out to the sides of the vehicle, so you don't have to worry about being stored in there and getting nasty. The cover can handle 500 pounds, evenly distributed here on the cover. So that goes to say if you go to throw like a cooler or something up there, it's gonna be able to handle it. It's not one of those soft covers where that would damage it. This is pretty sturdy, but you know, make sure you don't overdo it, especially with the RAM boxes on the side. It can be harder to access things here in the middle. So if you need to set something here on the end to grab something out of the box or put something in, you can definitely do that. Overall, I think it's a good cover for your RAM, especially if you have the RAM boxes on the side. You already have that more narrow bed. You're gonna make it as easy as possible to have a cover, but still have it function. I like that it can stop wherever you need it to, so you're not just restricted to the 3/4 panels or just completely removing it. You don't have to remove it. Now it does take up a little of your bed, so that'd be one thing I'd be concerned about, just the canister coming out to here and then the cover stopping here too. So it does eat up a little of your bed, but overall you can still fit things underneath or prop it up and still get the cover for most of it. So it actually does work out, and I think it works out pretty good. Well, I think that does it. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope this helped.